Is joining us with a check on the forecast. And Damon, it was a beautiful Sunday. Saturday night, not so much. It was just raining. Well, it started off nice, and then it just started storming.
Yeah, and that was the cost we had to take to kind of get back to this very comfortable and very fall-like setup. We had that storminess roll through on Saturday, some heavier rain in parts of the area, but behind the front that brought that wet weather, this is what we are now enjoying on this Monday. About as sunny as can be as you look out toward the Washington Monument, and that sunshine is not going to be interrupted much at all for the rest of the day today. And thank goodness for that, because after such a chilly start, we are finally rebounding back toward the 70s. We're already there, of course, in D.C., Manassas, down to Fredericksburg and Culpeper, but we still do have a few spots in the upper 60s, like Annapolis, back over to Winchester. And of course, if you go west of I-81 into the higher terrain, it's going to be a little more difficult to bounce all the way back into the 70s. And after that wet weather, it's been rare to see much of that at all here the last several weeks. We did bring in some much drier, very crisp air. Dew points are at their lowest point we've seen in basically several months at this point, and that's just how dry this air mass is that has settled in for the start of the week. And high pressure is the main reason why it's going to be sticking around. The center of this strong high is located over western New York, western Pennsylvania. Now, not too far away from us, there is the frontal boundary from this weekend, with plenty of clouds and rainfall just hanging on off of the East Coast. But because of how strong this high is, there is that clear divide, and we are not going to see any of this cloud cover. We're not going to see another drop of rainfall anytime, at least in the near future. So we have more of these clear skies, we have relatively calm winds, and these fall-like temperatures are on tap. So let's check it out later this afternoon. Again, lower to middle 70s. That is where we will top out. Compare that to Saturday before any of the rainfall moved in. Some parts of the DMV hit the lower 90s. So we have certainly dialed things back. And given the fact that we are going to have another round of clear skies, calm winds tonight, we're going to see that pretty decent dip in temperature. Right around D.C., it stays in the 50s. But the more west that you go, it is more likely we drop down into the 40s in places like Frederick, Leesburg, even Woodstock. And there could be a few of those sheltered mountain valleys tonight that fall back down into the 30s. So extremely crisp, but with that sunshine back on tap again tomorrow, we'll see another rebound with temperatures easily making it up into the 70s. Now, this is pretty much going to be the case throughout the week, folks. Our average temperature has been stepping back the more we get into September, but our average high is 83. We will be below that by 5 to 10 degrees both tomorrow and Wednesday. Now, later this week, we get a little boost, and we will likely hit the lower 80s, be very close to average, but that is the most significant warm-up we're going to see over the next 7 days, because outside of that, folks, it is staying rather cool and extremely fall-like as we work our way through these last couple of weeks officially of summer.
Cool.